Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Dome Keeper. We are back today with another run. We are going to be trying out the Tesla Dome, which we picked up at the end of the last one. A very successful run that one was. So yes, we're going to go ahead and state-of-the-art dome that harnesses the power of electricity to an extent that has never been seen before. I'm kind of keen to see how this goes. It's going to be a bit interesting, but we will see. We're going to go ahead and... what do we want? You know, let's go back with the OG suit for a little bit. I think that seems fine. And then what gadget do we wish to take with us today? Well, you know what? I think I do like the orchard. The orchard is really nice, especially on some of those larger maps. But I feel like maybe the repellent could either be a good idea or the shield, just because, you know, we're going to go with the shield. Yeah. I'm not really sure exactly how to use this thing, so we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a slightly more protective approach. All right, let's go ahead and kick this down to a small map size. Again, no point committing ourselves to a huge endeavor that we don't know that we can handle, so we're going to go ahead and try that out. It does also look like our last run modifier is an iron mass. Ooh, okay, so iron deposits are much richer. Okay, so I think I mentioned that in the last episode. Was it gold or something along those lines? Turns out it is iron. So we have iron, cobalt, and water. Okay, so those are our three that we have. But either way, we're going to come back eventually and do some with some fancy modifiers. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and learn how this Tesla Dome does work. Alright. Here we go. I wonder what kind of poor creature we're going to land upon today. Always been remarkably accurate. Oh. Very nice. Alright. Ooh, that's curious. Okay, so move the reticle across the screen to aim. Okay. Hold right trigger to charge a shot. To fire a shot, only release after fully charging. Releasing before that will do nothing. Huh. Okay, so we need to... okay, that's a curiosity. And then many abilities. Okay, so the Tesla Dome is versatile. You need to combine all of its abilities to succeed with it. Okay, so good to know. We're going to need to get many of the abilities. All right, well then. Since there's nothing else to do but to get digging, let's go ahead and dive deep. Oh, find a nice little iron right at the very beginning. Excellent. Let's grab those 4. I think we'll probably go with... what do we want for our first upgrade? Drill strength is useful. Light speed is probably better though. Although carry strength wouldn't go astray either. You know what? Actually, you know what? Let's grab the drills. Actually, no. Let's grab the carry strength just so we're not slowed down as much straight away. Yeah, we'll see if that's a new way of doing things. Alright, so we have... yeah, this is our fancy Tesla. We have the aim reticle moves faster. That's nice. I can see that being useful. A quick shot strength. Okay, so after shooting a charged shot, you can fire a single weaker shot by tapping the shoot button. Okay, I can see that being highly helpful. Improve the power of the Tesla shot, just straight up damage, and then auto aim. The reticle gets a small area within which it will automatically aim at the closest monster. I can see that being quite beneficial as well. And then electro orb. Okay. Each shot leaves an electro orb that deals damage over time and stuns enemies. The applied damage is based on what the Tesla shot, based on the Tesla shot power. Okay, so that's not bad. So that'll do, what's that? 20% of normal damage. It'll last for 6 seconds, and its strength of stun is 62%. Okay, that's not too bad. That could be interesting. And then, of course, we do have our good old shield again, so just the amount of shield hit points. the electro blast and the reflection, as well as an shield overcharge as well if we so desire. But for now, I think, yeah, we'll just have to see how it plays out, and we will figure it out as we go. Alright, let's go ahead and scoot over to the right-hand side. Hopefully... Yeah, we're not really finding too much in this, Oh, okay, cool. Fantastic. For a second then I wasn't sure if it was going to be worth heading all that way, but here we are. And yeah, we can carry 5. Yeah, the fact that we can carry all 6 is actually pretty decent. Well, yeah, I think that that might actually be a decent way to start out next time round. We're going to grab that drill strength. That is obviously going to be very important, especially if it's... Wait a second. And then, you know what? Let's grab the... do we grab the proximity meter? I don't think that there's anything else we really need at this stage. No, you know what? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We can let that, we can discover what we need in as time goes by. Alright. Let's see. Running across this way. Nothing too serious. Actually, no, we'll dig out to the left-hand side. Actually, no. Alright, so those 4 are going to be important. I see that there's a little bit of iron under there as well, so we will definitely need to make sure we get that. Now, the shield is going to give us a little bit of leeway early on. So we have enough for... Yeah, we're going to grab that move speed. Early on, a little bit of damage isn't going to be too crucial. We will be able to get enough cobalt, I think. And then anything left over... No. Alright, so let's go ahead and battle. Let's go ahead and charge up and zap the fellow. Okay. Curiosity, sure. Alright, you know, let's just go down and make sure that we have a path directly back to our new little deposit here. Yeah, that'll be useful. Alright, so that'll take us up to 6. That's not terrible. I think we'll grab the wave just so we have a rough idea, and then with the extra 4... Yeah, we'll just hold out for now. We'll be fine. I'm fairly sure we'll be alright. Alright, so let's dive down just a little bit. Oh, in fact, you know what? Let's head over to the right-hand side again. We haven't explored too heavily over there, and I'm sure that there's some more resources to be had. Okay, so that's all of that. Can we dive across? No, that's all pretty dodgy. Alright, let's make our way back towards the center. Oh, an early gadget. This could be very nice for us. We are going to have... Yeah, a couple of water to come along with that. That is very nicely appreciated. Come on, let's just go up, up, up. Again, I'm willing to accept just a little bit of a loss here. Some damage I'm okay with. Let's grab the... Ooh, stun laser or autocannon? Good question. I think we go with the autocannon. Yeah, doing damage is probably more beneficial than just stunning. Although, with some of those bigger worm things that throw those rocks, the stun laser could protect us from a fair bit of damage. You know what? Let's go with the stun laser. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do just that. Alright, so... you know what? With the early water as well, let's make sure we grab that automated dome repair. Not that we can use it right now, but I'm sure we will. And let's go ahead and battle. Make sure that we're charging. Alright, and we're gonna chase this guy down. Oh, come on. Alright. Not too bad. You know what? For a new dome, I actually don't mind that too much. I think that's got some rather good potential. Although, actually, you know what? I just want to quickly see what's over here and see if there's any... Yeah. I was about to say, normally when we find one of those relics, there's normally just a couple of resources nearby. And if there's water, I find that that's normally not completely isolated from all other resources. So it was worth a shot looking early on. Alright, so let's grab ourselves a nice upgrade. I think we're going to take... top speed would be nice. Drill strength is probably better at this stage, so let's go ahead and grab that. Yeah, hopefully it's good enough. Now we may also want to see about getting an upgrade for our stun laser. That could also be rather beneficial. Oh, and there we go. Yeah, definitely the right choice here. Let's grab all of those. And you know what? Before we make our way back, I don't think we're going to really get to do too much before that next little bit. Let's clear out just a little bit here and there so we don't have issues next time around. Come on. Oh. Alright, nothing too severe. So we've got 6 extra iron. Let's go ahead and grab the... Let's see, reticle speed's probably not too bad. Quick shot's not bad. We could double up with some damage there. That could be very beneficial. Extra damage is also good. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and pick up the quick shot just so we can increase our DPS. I think that's not a bad idea. And then from there, I think we'll maybe... Ooh, we could pay for some autonomy of our stun laser. That's not a bad idea. Stun area, stun speed, firing stamina. I think firing stamina is probably where we want to invest next if we're going to put anything into battle things. Let's go ahead and... Oh, missed that. That's kind of weird. Okay, so definitely a learning experience. Yeah, so we can actually do a nice follow-up there, which is enough to get a kill. Alright, I think we're almost dead. Oh dear, are we almost dead already? We need to check. Okay, we need to get a health upgrade. We're in really bad shape. Yeah. We've been just a little bit too late trying to get back to where we need to be. And we're certainly paying the price for it. Yeah, that's not good on my end. I should have been a little bit smarter about that, but... Oh well. Here we are. Let's just quickly dive off to the side here. Let's go through some of this weaker rock. Again, I'm not expecting... Oh. Well, that's a... water. We'll happily send that way. And then we'll mine back over here. Can we find anything good? Yeah, some of this rock's rather difficult to break through. It's a good thing we do have the drill bit upgrade. Otherwise, we could be in some serious trouble. Oh, okay, more iron. Oh, fantastic. All right, I was about to say, we're in some major danger. We're going to drop one of them behind. It just is what it is. Yeah, this should hopefully, ever so hopefully, give us enough health to survive. Alright, so we got to pick you up, that's for certain. Our dome strength is, what, 20%? Eeh. Alright, we need some better upgrades. Let's go for Electro Orb. Yeah, that could be useful. Each shot leaves an Electro Orb that deals damage over time and stuns enemies. Yeah, I think we're going to go for a slightly more... Either that or we could go for some extra dome strength. Yeah. Decisions. You know what? Do we go for the DPS or do we go for tanking? It's a 50-50 really. So if we go for this, that'll essentially double our shield. Close enough to anyway. Either that or we can start doing some fancy damage. You know, let's try out the Electro Orb. We'll go ahead and try that out. Alright, let's Alright, that seemed pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, we can actually tag those guys mid-fight. That's good to see. Okay. Yeah, that was, not exactly the best scenario, but could have gone a whole stack worse. Right, we also have a few more resources to pick up. Let's grab all of these. We'll do a quick check while we're down here if there's anything worth noting. Not really. But I do think between that and the extra water, it will be worth our efforts to return. So that'll bring us up to 5 and 3. 5 and 3. Let's go for the adaptive wave warner. That's probably a good thing to get. Maybe we should have spent that earlier. And then, yeah, I think we'll probably go for reticle speed. I think that could be good. Either that or... Strengthen an existing electro orb by shooting it again. Then it grows in size and will stay for longer. Huh. Interesting ideas. But I guess we'll find out. We'll, just have to let things be. Alright, so let's, dive right back down again. We don't have a whole heap of time, so we'll try and go through as much of this soft rock as we can find. And then I think, yeah, we're gonna have to do a quick return. Botheration. That is not what we wanted. Alright, well, as long as we don't take too much damage, that is what matters. Alright. Let's go ahead and go straight for... You know what, if we could get that jetpack speed, that would be really nice. That'd be really, really nice. You know what? I think we're going to try and hold out. I think we're going to try and hold out for the better tech. Alright, okay. Tag those flying ones. That wasn't too bad. Again, the fact that we have 0 cobalt is absolutely astounding to me. How we could have been so unlucky, I do not know. There's normally some fairly early on in each run, so... It does make me concerned that we've just missed it by a tile or two. Okay, we got all of that, Ooh. Is that like a... No? I'm guessing we need to bring a water block to see whatever that is. Alright, but either way, this should be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's not too bad. That will definitely give us... Oh no. Yeah, that will definitely give us enough for speed. And then from there, I don't really know. That's a necessity. And then what else can we do? We could afford the overshield and then just hope that we have enough to tank, because we can't take another hit. Firing stamina? You know what? Maybe that'd be better. We're gonna go with firing stamina. I don't know if it's the right option or not. We'll try and quickly check out some of this stuff as close to the top as we can. Alright, and we're just going to hope that we can have a perfect battle. Alright, so first guy coming on in. 2 for 1. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and... Done. Well, that is unfortunate. Alright, you know what? I feel like we've learned a few things. I think we might go ahead and do another run. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so let's just have a quick look at that last mine. We're going to go ahead and reveal resources. How close were we to some cobalt early on? Because I feel like that was a little bit awkward in our... No? We missed no cobalt? Oh, just off to the left-hand side there. Okay, so... realistically, we... Yeah, we were a little bit unlucky as far as the mineral deposits were concerned. Okay, so we didn't miss anything up the top layer, which is what I was kind of expecting, so I don't feel as bad about that, but it's still not quite as good as I wanted. But either way, let's go ahead and go for another run. We'll keep everything that we just had. I think that's a fairly reasonable thing as we try and learn the pros and cons of everything. Maybe we could possibly go without the shield, but at the same time too, it just depends whether repellent could be better so we can gain more resources before, or who knows. But either way, one problem at a time we will solve. So let's dive down a bit. Oh, and there is our lovely, lovely iron. The ground does feel incredibly dense where we are, and the dirtbag of a game gave us only 3 iron. You absolute jerk. Alright, well, so much for having a good start. Yeah, that's certainly not going to happen. Let's go across a little bit further. Okay, we do see that we do gain more iron. That is something, I suppose. Alright, so there's the 4 that we need. We're definitely going to be picking up that mining strength first and foremost. That is a non-negotiable. And then from there, I think we'll go maybe with the carry speed again. Alright, so here we go. Drill strength, that should suffice. Let's dive on back into the deep. Let's go to the left-hand side again. If we can find anything that would be good. Oh man, already found some even harder stuff. That is not ideal. Alright, anything worth... No, nothing is popping up out there. Okay, let's go... Oh, we've already got to get back for the first wave. That is irritating. That is most definitely irritating. Alright, we have 3 left over. Let's grab the... You know what, the probability of not finding a 4 is fairly low, but we'll grab the hostile proximity meter just so we have some idea, and then we'll just take things from there. Alright, so a pretty good shot for our first one. Alright, and our shield was not even busted, so that is something, I suppose. Let's work our way across to this right-hand side. Just try and make a separate tunnel, see if we can uncover any extra resources. Not that I'm exactly anticipating much out of this. This is a really tough mine for us to figure out. The fact that it was just so dense from the get-go is not really good. In fact, you know what? Let's go back to where it's weaker. Yeah, that's not going to provide us anything. Let's head over here. Let's head off to the side again. Normally there's some pretty decent... Okay, good. More deposits. That is very good for us to see. We're going to leave... Actually, you know what? We're going to have to leave an extra one behind if we're not going to take too much damage on this run. Yeah, we do not have the luxury of affording that extra resource carry. Alright, now the good news is I do think we have 1 more left over. Yeah, we had 2 more left over, so that does work out nicely. Let's go with the fly speed. That will help us out, and then... Oh. Was that really all? Oh, I thought we were carrying one more. Alright, well either way, I guess not. It is what it is. Let's see about battling off these big scary fellows. These guys are nice, well, are quite strong as far as melee is concerned. Good news is we can easily aim to either side given our reticles. Yeah, and we took fairly minimal damage there, so I'm okay with this. It's not perfect, but it is considerably better than what could have happened. Alright, I think that's going to be all of the iron that we can get, those extra 2. I see we've already made it down into the second layer. Oh, you know what? I was about to say, maybe we shouldn't have dove down this side. I will take it. So let's go with 2 of these. Let's grab 3 and 4. And then from there we can afford the carry strength, which should mean we will be able to bring more resources back next time. Yeah. In fact, if we're lucky, we may even be able to squeeze in just a couple. Alright, let's go ahead and purchase that. Alright, come on. Let's see how fast we can go. How close are we to these resources? Oh, I made a bad turn. Well, that defeats that. Never mind. We are not going to be able to gain any more resources. Oh well. At least we're not going to get stuck next time. Let's go ahead and battle. Let's charge on up. Hit you before you make it to the group. Alright, you know what? At least we can probably get 2 for 1, so... Or at least that is my hopes and prayers. Yeah. Again, fairly minimal damage, which is kind of what we need. Yeah, that shield is quite useful, especially while we're quite weak and need more of that iron. So let's go ahead and grab all of you. In fact, you know what? Let's just take you all the way up here for a second. I'm going to dive back down for that other one while we're nice and speedy. And then we can make the zigzag. So there's our 4. There's another 3. That's fine. So that brings us up to 7, ever so slightly off what we need for the next round of upgrades. But at least we did it within a single run, so I'm not too bothered by it. Let's make our way towards the center, I think. Oh. And some cobalt as well. Oh, that is phenomenal. Alright. Let's grab this and we're going to make our way straight home. Obviously, we're running a little bit late. But again, the fact that we have an extra gadget, that will be rather useful. Ooh, a lift or a stun laser. You know what? At this stage, I think the stun laser is going to be more beneficial. I do like the lift. But again, we don't have an overabundance of resources. So let's just grab the stun laser. Make sure that our fight is still competitive. And yeah, I think that's where we... Is this where we stay? Faster reticle speed's not bad. Same with the electro orbs. Yeah, let's grab the electro orb. We should have a little bit better damage if we can. And in fact, if we get a bunch of those melee fellows, that stun could be incredibly beneficial to us. Oh, and of course I hit the wrong button, didn't I? Alright, well, let's go ahead and... Oh. Alright, that's you out of the way, and then let's go ahead and charge up. Alright, so a bit too much damage than what I would have preferred, but all things considered, it could have gone a whole stack worse. And unlike our last run, we at least have a single cobalt, so we are at least able to make a single repair if necessary. Alright. No, let's just grab all of those. That'll be fine. That extra block is easy enough to get back to. Let's pick up a new upgrade. I think that should be the 8 required. No, I was 1 resource off. Okay. Alright, let's quickly scoot back down. And there it is. That's what we wanted. Alright, fantastic. Too much toing and throwing, but hey. Yeah, at least it works. Let's grab the... drill strength or movement speed? I think movement speed is going to... you know what? No, we'll go drill strength. This map has been very unforgiving as far as the terrain is concerned, so... yeah, let's head straight off to this... oh, fantastic. Left-hand side. See if we can find some of those early resources. Maybe make up for a little bit of our slower start with that terrible, terrible terrain. Alright, and that'll actually take us right on time as well. So that should be enough for... 6. Okay, so let's go... yeah, we do like that quick shot. That is rather nice. I think we'll just go ahead and pick up the health meter, so we at least have a rough idea of where we're at. Yeah, alright, that's what we'll do. And then let's go ahead and battle. Alright, already ready. Let's grab... what do we need? Oh, stun laser doing absolute work. That is fantastic. Alright, and those little stun bubbles, hey, took care of them fairly nicely. Fantastic. Alright, you know what? That is finally nice to see something going our way and doing so decently. Alright, let's take all of this iron here. Let's make our way back across. Again, it doesn't really matter too much about our speed at this particular moment in time. You know what? Let's just go ahead and make our way up there, just so we're not dropping all of that water down to the abyss of the mine. That would not be as helpful. Alright, so I feel like this run is doing a fair bit better than that last one. Let's go ahead and pick up that speed boost. That is phenomenal. We even have 4 left over, so that might be reticle speed if, yeah, if nothing else. Alright, let's just go ahead and quickly mine down here for a second. Do a quick little bit of exploration. We'll grab that water on the way back out if we do not gain access to anything else. Yep, that seems fair to me. Nothing too important. Oh. Actually, you know what? We can probably take one more. Yeah, we're already a little bit slow, but you know what? Let's drop... let's drop 2. Make sure that we're not too far behind, because again, we're going to be taking some penalties for being so far behind. Yeah, that's going to really hurt us. Oh dear, that might be a little bit too much. Alright then, let's go ahead and pick up the quick shot. I think that's going to help our DPS. Either that or... yeah, I don't really see much of an option. Oh, actually, you know what? Firing's... actually, we can do both. Yeah, we can do both in this one turn. So let's go ahead and... let's see. Speed... or firing. So that would give us extra firing time. Cooldown is less. Yeah, grab that. And then we'll take the quick shot as well. Alright. This is... oh. Did I really stuff that up that badly? So did. Darn it. Alright, well. we'll set that up there for now. Let's go ahead and take the secondary stun. We'll hit that because we need to get rid of them. Alright, so I guess that counts as recovery, but that was horrific on my end. That was terrible. Oh, man. Alright, well. Yeah, certainly not my finest moments. Alright, so let's see. That should give us 2 and 3. So let's go for... I'm feeling like autonomy might actually be a good idea. You know what? Makes no difference. We'll just see what we can find for now. Let's make sure that we have... Yeah, dug the depths. Head back off to the side again. Oh. Alright. Not too punishing this round, it seems. We'll go ahead and scoot our way back up here. Again, straight... Yeah, that gadget is our... What should we call it? Our waypoint to know that we're directly under our dome. Let's see. What can we afford? Right. Carry strength could be beneficial. A second tier of that could be rather nice. You know what? We're going to go for it. Don't have a whole stack of health. Actually, you know what? No, we don't have a whole stack of health. Let's go for the health instead. I don't want to fail 2 runs in a row. That could be rather nice. I will also go ahead and pick up that wave warner as well, just in case we've missed it. And of course, the automated dome repair. Yeah, okay, we have our basics. We're not going to automatically fail because of my misguided attempts. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Although I do think if we do this map again, oh sorry, this kind of dome again, I think we might switch from the shield. As much as I do like the shield, and it's been very helpful, I think maybe having repellent could be... Oh, I think having repellent could be rather nice for us. Alright. And the fact that we got that extra cobalt there guarantees that this is going to be a survivable encounter. Excellent. Let's just go ahead and prepare for battle. Alright. Where are these ghouls? Alright. Let's go ahead and tag you. And then let's go ahead and zap you. And come on, let's take care of you. Oh. Alright, well, that seemed to work. Not perfect, but it could have been a lot worse. Alright, so where were we? We were down on that right-hand side, but I just saw iron. Oh, yes. Okay, excellent. Alright, so there should only be one more layer after this, and then we know that the relic should be hiding beneath, so that's not bad. That brings us up to 10. Let's go... what do we want? Yeah, we're going to need a lot more water to make this happen. Area stun could be rather nice. That is one option. Other than that, I suppose the shield, we're just not going to be able to upgrade if we don't have enough water. So maybe we ignore that. And then from here, let's go maybe strength of the Tesla damage. That could be rather nice. Yeah, bring that up to 30. So that's an extra 50% output. That is quite respectable. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But either way. Let's just see what we can find first. Let's just scoot through some of this weaker rock if possible. Nothing so far. Let's just dive up here just in case. Ooh, a little bit of cobalt, a little bit of water. That is all appreciated. Could always do with more of that. Okay. let's make our way towards... Ooh. Oh. I don't know what we just teleported out of there, but that seems either good or very bad. Let's see. Okay, so we've got 4 more water, 1 more cobalt. Yeah, again, I don't think I have to worry about us getting destroyed. We should be fairly safe. That water could be rather nice, though. We could go... Again, I just really want to be able to move faster. Moving faster would be so nice. But that shot of the Tesla could be really beneficial. Yeah, I think we're going to hold out. Alright, let's just go ahead and battle. Alright, let's make sure that we hit this guy. Let's go for you. Oh, so close to getting that full shot of damage, but apparently not quite enough. Let's spread out the stun lock a little bit. Alright. Well, we didn't use a heal, so I suppose that's something. No, let's just check in this. I was hoping that block was going to have something special for us. Alright, let's dive a little bit deeper again. We're going to need to start searching deeper if we're going to find what we need. Another gadget would be nice. You know what? That's probably too far. Let's, yeah, let's work our way into this block here. Any resources to be found? Not really. Now let's try the right side. Some more water, I suppose, isn't the worst. Come on, surely we can find something. Oh, you know what? A gadget? That will absolutely do. I would, yeah, obviously prefer the main relic, but if we can pick up all of that, and then, yeah, we've got a little bit more iron back there. That's fine. We should be back in time. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be running late. Or at least that is my hope and prayer. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, ever so slightly off on the timing, but that's okay. So we have ourselves a prospecting meter. We have tried that out. That seemed fairly dodgy. But a spire, a defensive spire that shoots down incoming projectiles? Anything that gives us a nice advantage right now will be graciously accepted. Alright, so let's go ahead and take that speed boost. That is something that I think is going to be a game changer. And then 2 and 5. Let's go... No, we need more iron. Stun laser moves faster? You know what? That stun laser moving faster is probably worth it to me. Although we could give this thing autonomy. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. In fact, you know what? We could pick up the stun laser and... Yeah, you know what? We're going to try something out. We're going to go for an autonomous defense, or at least a mitigation of incoming dangers. So we're going to go ahead and try that out. We're going to go ahead and give that a shot. We're going to get this up and running. We're going to quickly scoot down here. Going to use that stun. We're going to go ahead and pop those guys before they can make it any further. That little projectile thing is doing a pretty good job of saving us. Okay. Oh. And... Alright. Not a fantastic defense, but at least not as bad as it could have been. Alright, and of course, I did forget, we had left a little bit of water and iron. You know what? 3's not... Yeah, 5 in total, that's not too bad. Let's just go ahead and scoot that back up to base. Again, at least that gives us a few more smaller upgrades for some of our defenses if necessary. Let's go... Yeah, let's go off to this right-hand side. And try and find some more iron. Yeah, that's what we're on about. Oh my goodness, that is what we needed to see. Alright, so let's go ahead and take all of that. Now that should be a grand total of 7, it does seem. So that'll bring us up to 10. There's another 4 down there. I think at this stage, maybe we go ahead and pick up the carry capacity. If we're going to find that many resources, I don't want to have to do a second run. I think that's going to really hurt our efficiencies. So let's go ahead and pick up the carry strength. And then we're going to scoot all the way back down and see if we can grab those final irons. Ah, that's not what we wanted. I didn't want to waste those 2 seconds on that block there, but I guess it's survivable. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so 2, 6, and 4. Let's go. Faster reticle speed would be really nice. Extra shot damage could be particularly good, especially if they send in some of the big boys. Extra strength to straight up save our heals could also be really nice. Oh, decisions. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and pick up our shot power. Yeah, extra damage I think is going to be necessary by this time because we're getting fairly advanced in some of our battles. So, oh, you know what? That works out relatively good enough. We'll do that. We'll... Come on. Take a shot and we'll deal with you. Tag all of them. Come on, let's set up the big bubble if we can. Alright, you know what? That wasn't too bad. That was not too bad. Okay. Oh, we just might be able to survive this. Again, the balancing act on this difficulty is quite decent, really. It's always, you get strong enough, just enough to keep on kind of going, but at the same time too, you are still pressed to make it through to the very end. It's not always very easy, so, oh. Well, you know what? I am certainly celebrating my choices that we just made. That is a huge amount of iron. And you know what? I think it actually might be quicker to do this as a single run and do 2 separate. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Again, I have no idea how many we're carrying. That's what, at least what, 3, 6, 9, 13. That is quite a decent amount of iron to be found. Oh, that is so very, very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that off. So 13 iron, what do we want with that? We can go drill strength, that would be very nice. We could also go faster reticle, in fact that would be very nice to have. And then... Ooh. Actually, that would only cost us 4, so that would still leave us with 9, which means we could go for a shield upgrade as well. It is meant to be our primary defense, so you know what? Maybe that's what we do. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for faster reticle speed. That is a basic that we should have picked up by now. We're going to double our shield strength. I think that should be fine. Or electroblast. Hang on a second, I forgot that this thing existed. Yeah, that will save us from all the little bubbles, the big melee guys. Ah, I can't believe I completely forgot about that. Yeah, and we don't need the reflection because we have those intercepts for projectiles. Silly me. We should have done that a long time ago. And then we still have another 4. So if that's the case, overshield's not... Overcharge a shield isn't necessary, I don't think. We can't afford anything else. So, alright, let's just dive back into this little spot around the mine. We'll try and clean up some of these little spots where we can get caught up on carrying resources. Let's jump into our little Tesla ball. And we're going to start doing some damage. Alright, we'll try and get that damage out there. Let's try and take out one of... Oh, that was a well-timed. And then make sure that we try and target both of them. Oh, guy down the bottom. Yeah, well, Electroblast made good work of that. Alright, well... That was a pretty effective defense. I think that is... Yeah, that's going to be good. Alright, let's go a little bit deeper. Ooh, yes. More iron, please, and thank you. Actually, you know what? Maybe we are not going to be able to carry all of this stuff. 13 was fairly slow on that last one. Yeah, we'll leave 2 behind. That's still more than reasonable. Yeah. So, ooh, that was a that was an elastic shot for sure. So that should be what? 2, 5, 9, 11. Yeah, so that's not too bad. 11 again is pretty decent. So let's go ahead and pick up the... Oh, we can go to 6. Let's go for max speed. Max speed is so nice. Okay, fantastic. Alright, that should be enough. We can probably scoot back. Oh wow, we can make it so far into the mine now. That's the best. Alright, hopefully we can find ourselves a wire or something that's going to lead us towards the relic. Try and go through some of this... Whoops. We'll try and go through some of this early rock if possible. You know what? Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and mine just a little bit of a bigger gap so we can scoot through with more resources next time without getting slowed down. Alright, so we're up to 2. I don't think that that gives us any room to grow. So let's just go ahead and prepare for battle. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's not forget alright, you know what? That was good. That was a really good defense. Okay, I think I'm finally getting a bit of a feel for the Tesla Dome. Certainly hasn't come to me as naturally. Yeah, it certainly feels a bit more different. Oh, already at the bottom essentially. Yeah, let's head off to this right-hand side and see if we can find 5 cobalt. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, there's no way we're going to lose at this stage. I think that extra cobalt will give us the security to be able to take on the next couple of waves. Even if we don't do an amazing job, we should still be pretty decent. But yeah, we're also going to go ahead and search this right-hand side. Again, we're trying to find any kind of wire or some kind of what do we call it, mechanism that will send us in the right direction of the final prize. Alright, we'll dig down a little bit over here. Oh, and did we just find it? No, but we found enough. So it is definitely back in... that right-hand side. Okay, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and make our way back to base. Yeah, between all of this extra water and those cobalts, I think we can get a couple of upgrades that are going to guarantee our victory. Yeah, that's fine by me. All right, let's go ahead and pick up the... Let's see, we can't afford shield strength, but we can afford either the stun strength. That would be nice. Or... oh no, that looks like it's the only thing that we can afford. All right, let's go ahead and pick that up. Stun strength is good enough to me. Let's go ahead and battle this out. Let's deal with these hooligans. And we'll finish up with the rest of them. Let's make sure that we stop all of those little guys from... almost got him. Yeah, that problem when you accidentally hit the button just a fraction of a... release the button a fraction of a second too soon. Rather painful. Alright. Well, you know what? We know we're heading off to the right-hand side, so that is good. It looks like it's still down a little way. Oh, in fact, never mind. I think this is going to be it. This should be our final run. We should be able to find our final little switch to throw, and then we'll be able to go ahead and finish with a success. That is very, very nice. All right, so let's dive up across here. Oh, and they just placed all of the icons so close. Well, that hardly feels... I wonder it was so hard for us to find. They really didn't want us to gain access to that whatsoever, did they? Alright, you know, I guess technically we probably could try and find a couple more resources before finishing out and try and fight off that final wave, but again, our dome is in pretty poor repair. We've only got 5 heals, and I don't think we have enough DPS, so let's just go ahead and battle it out for the final time and see what we can unlock. Let's hit that Banshee thing. That thing is always annoying. Let's go ahead and see what kind of... yeah, no, we couldn't save it. That's fine. That being said though, if our Tesla Dome was a little bit further upgraded, I think we could have done a particularly good job on that final wave there. Oh, fantastic. Alright, so let's go ahead and show ourselves the mine. Let's go ahead and reveal the resources, see how efficient we were in our run. Alright, so we cleared out that top section fairly effectively. I definitely think we should have widened that first corridor all the way through a little bit sooner, but the more you learn. We also had a little bit of water that we missed right on the verge of that second section. And then, oh, off to the left-hand side, there was a bunch of iron, as well as a little bit more cobalt. So, realistically, I don't think we could have got that many more upgrades. I think we found the relic at just the right time. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock... ooh. Invulnerability gadget for battle? Or do we go for a new sword dome? Well, we just got ourselves the new dome. I don't really want to try the sword dome immediately. Let's go ahead and pick up... maybe we go for the assessor? Yeah, let's spice things up and find ourselves a new keeper. That seems reasonable. More gadgets are guaranteed. We'll eventually make our way back to that dome because, again, there's only 4 to choose from. But I think that should be pretty good. So let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see, the assessor. A sophisticated miner who employs experimental kinetic energy and gravity technology. Cool. How does he work there? Let's have a look. Okay. That's a bit of a different movement, but okay. Either way, we will figure that all out in the next one. So if you do want to see another episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.